Good morning, Twitch. What's going on? Hope everybody's having an okay Monday. My Monday is so far it's Monday. Yeah. So looking at trying to load up some DCS here. Oh man, headset is tracking stupidly. Not sure what the problem is. Hold on. As soon as I can get this thing figured out. Redemptor Renter, good morning. Welcome. There we go. That's better. I think it's working now. And of course, ads. Got to love ads. Well, let's see if... Twitch is telling me that my bitrate is unstable because I'm broadcasting at like 9K. All right. I think the ads are over. Yeah, ads are over. Okay. Let's do this then. All right, we are up. So, I'm not sure what I was gonna jump into this morning. I want to do some more exploring of the Germany map, but I'm not real certain on who's running servers. So let's check it out. I mean, I could just try to find a mission and do that, but is the music loud? Seems like it's a little bit loud. I'm gonna fade it out. Get rid of it. There we go. Music's out. Let's see. Let's select Germany Cold War, and what do we got? We got the Shadow Reapers, and we got contention. Well, let's try contention. Why not? Let's see what it looks like this morning. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I had a trip on Thursday to Zurich, Switzerland, and then I got back Saturday afternoon. And then yesterday, I was on a podcast in the morning, and then the wife and I took the kids to see the Minecraft movie yesterday afternoon. So if you haven't seen the Minecraft movie, it's funny. Jack Black, it's classic Jack Black. But yeah, we enjoyed it, and I think the kids enjoyed it because they're Minecraft kids. They played a lot of Minecraft in recent years. My oldest isn't so much into Minecraft as much as she was, but she still enjoyed the movie. And my youngest came home and immediately picked up her Switch and started playing some Minecraft. So it was a good movie. I would recommend it if if you know what you're getting into with Jack Black, you know. Um, all right, let's see what we got here. We got lots of blue, not so much red. We got some MI-24s, some K-50s. We got Apache out here. We got a little bit of something going on here. There are a lot of airfields. This is a very dense map. Let's see. What's the... Yeah, I mean, 10 miles between airfields. That's crazy. All right, well, what airfield is this? Zerbst. Let's go ahead and spawn at Zerbst. You got a case of the Mondays? I kind of do. I was... He went to the liquor store instead of work. Nice. Um, I'm I'm on a temporary hiatus from going to the liquor store because my wife says my collection is too large already. So I just drinking what I have. Not at the moment because it's 10 o'clock in the morning. But pretty much just drinking what I have. Oh yeah, they gotta fix this, man. This missiles go on inboard rails or inboard pylons. Rockets go on the outboard pylons. Germany, were torturing myself all morning. The mission editor, over 100 vehicles in one column, haven't even plotted. Isn't there some kind of cut and paste function? I thought there were copy and paste function. I thought there was. Let's offload some gas collection. Yeah, I'm a bourbon guy, so I have a pretty good stash of bourbon. It's funny, bourbon being an American uh, liquor and produced in Kentucky. I lived in Kentucky when I got into it, so um, but it's funny the stuff that's the hardest to get. I usually pick up in Paris. So my last trip to Paris, well, my first trip to Paris, I picked up a bottle of Weller 12. And my last trip to Paris, I picked up a bottle of Blanton's Gold. So that was pretty nice. I have not cracked either of those yet. Those are kind of special occasion bourbons, but yeah. Oh, getting the trigger set. Okay, I got it. Airplane bottle guy, whatever has the highest proof. You know, I mean, bourbon is good. You just, I don't know. Once you acquire the taste, you can kind of do some of the distinguishing between what's what and the different flavors and all that stuff. But I don't know. I enjoy it. Wine classes, whiskey classes. You don't drink for the taste. Fair enough. I get it. Let's see. Gun burst 10, missile. Let's set up our codes. So I had an issue last night. I was flying in a campaign mission with a group that I fly with. And I got shot down pretty much right away because George, and there was some issue with George and lasing targets. Don't know what the issue was. He said he was lasing, but there was no big box. And I'm not sure what that was all about. So maybe a little bit of testing is in order today. We'll see how that goes. recovered Alki 3 years. I get it. I get it, and I can appreciate that. My dad is as well. He he grew up a little bit, so now he can drink without just drinking to get drunk. He can, have one or two and that be it. So, but I get it. Let's see here. Let's get all this guy set up. And I want to see if this laser code thing is a bug or what. Because, yeah, he just wouldn't laze any targets. Or he would laze the target, but we weren't getting a big box. So, reel it back to once a month. Yeah, I'm maybe twice a week. I did have some last night because I had any since I got home from my trip, so figured I would have a little bit last night. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and crank. My go-to is Russell's Reserve single barrel, which is nice. George has had issues lately, allegedly fixed last patch. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to use the route tool. Damn it. All right, that's okay. We can figure it out. 176 for 10 miles. That's not too bad. Let's do this then. I don't know if this is saved as a control measure, but we'll go ahead and punch it in. Point, and they don't want to let me add a control measure. I wonder why not. Why can't I add a control measure? It's odd. Are we full? Oh, we got 9 pages of control measures. I guess they have all the airfields in there. All right, well let's see. No, we don't have a map yet. We can't. All right. Well, let's put it in as a target then. Free text. This is going to be whatever the screw it. I don't know what the name of the airfield is. 33 Uniform Tango 0663. $4606. Enter. Yep, that works. Enter. All right. There it is. Okay. Nothing like roofing a 10-12 pitch, half a bottle deep at night. Woof. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Understandable. But good for you, man. That's awesome. Good for you, toning it down and getting on the recovery road. Let's see here. Okay. Position, tabs, route. I didn't see where that thing's stored. Target 03. Okay. Now, direct. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Target 03. Hey, it worked. Alright. I wasn't sure if it was going to let me go direct to a target. Alright. Fowler's coming up. Oh, great. We got a MiG. 6 miles away. 19,000. APU's off. In front of this giant light pole here. Parking brakes release. Alright. Alright, come to hover. It doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel right. Alright, there's 5 foot hover. That's 75-ish%. Okay, sliding left. And on the go. Probably should have given myself a little more room than that. But it's really twitchy. The pedals seem more twitchy than previously. I don't know what that's about. But I don't miss it. Besides, I teach those folks at my meetings what Army coffee tastes like. What Army coffee tastes like. It tastes as black as, I don't guess not my soul, but yeah. Thinking transport, word, and arm. 11 miles cold. We got a 26 way up there. Alright, let's get George. Wake him up.
Hellfire's up.
He's got the missiles WASD. We are still master arm safe, so let's go ahead and go on. Let's get ASE going here.
Double rifle SA8.
Roland. 8 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching.
ASE is armed. We got. I think we got everything set now. We're gonna go under
Roland.
these wires.
12 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, getting pinged by Roland off the nose. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's since this last patch, my pedals are a lot more twitchy, and I'm not sure what's causing that. Like, I am literally moving my pedals millimeters, and I have a curve. I've got my curve set at like 35, so I don't know what's going on.
12 o'clock. Searching.
But yeah, if you don't have your curve set up on the pedals, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
And slaving. Deslave. I'm up rockets. Gun WASD. WASing Hellfire. WASing rockets. Rocket set to 2. Gun WASD.
Gun burst.
Gun set to 10.
10. You love it when I talk about curves. I heard there was some cheek clapping going on last night. I don't know. Saw some clip in John Fleur's Discord. It was hilarious. I thought I changed this. Damn it. I gotta go back in and fix that again. Trump gave John a call.
And slaving. Deslave.
Alright, we got an outpost. We got ground. Let's see what that is. What do you see, George? What does this outpost look like? Alright. We're getting to be in range. I'm
Roland.
gonna go ahead
6 o'clock.
and
Searching.
get some elevation here.
Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching. SA-8. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Ooh, SA-8. Alrighty.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching.
He's tucked in next to those trees. Now, I thought they couldn't do that. That's
Laser on.
obnoxious. Alright. We'll move this way. Yeah, these pedals are just very twitchy. Understand why, so what did they do? What did they change? Because they definitely changed something in the patch. They didn't say they changed anything, but there is definitely something changed about the flight model. Like, I don't know. It's way, unless they just, but no, I checked my curves last night. And I changed the pedal curve to flatten it out quite a bit. And it's still very twitchy. Alright, we're just gonna reposition and try to find ourselves a better angle to approach this airfield from, because we had lots of trees blocking our line of sight. So moving over this way, try to not fly directly over the town. And start coming to the right.
Can't see the target.
Yeah, I know you can't see the target, dumbass.
Chili, are you on frequency?
Yeah, go for Joe.
Are you about to capture that Atlas Larger lagger?
Affirmative.
Alright, so
Amazing job.
we are
Just so you know, I love you.
within about 6 clicks or so.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, so he's got him locked up. Oh, we got really slow.
Cam off, pop off south of the airfield you guys are at, Spermenberg, whatever it's called.
What?
It's going to be 180 for 5 miles from the airfield.
Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Alright.
Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Looks like Georgia's got him locked up. We got a big box on code Romeo. Looks good. Rifle.
Engaging.
Don't get too close.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effect. And slave.
Good
Empty
shack,
slave.
George. Good shack. NPC. Alright,
Laser
let's
on.
lock him up. Range is good. Rifle.
Firing.
Homie sounds like he's in
SA6.
sex.
9 o'clock. Searching.
Badur, 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 badur. Yeah.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Alright. Ooh, we're bombing the crap out
Roger.
of it.
Deslaving.
Anything else out here?
And slave. I'm deslaved. Roger. Deslaving. And slaving. Deslaved.
Oh, MI-24.
Blazing. Firing.
Rifle.
SA6. 9 o'clock. Searching. SA6.
Anytime I
9
get to
o'clock.
kill a hind
Searching.
is a good time.
Radar. 9 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Engaging.
Alright, well,
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
10 o'clock. Searching.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. Blazing.
Alright. .3,000 meters, we're going to take him out with rockets. Way short. I think those are still going to be short. Alright, here we go.
Lasers off. Target destroyed. Slaving. Deslaving.
Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 5 o'clock.
Roger.
Searching.
Deslaving.
Roland. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to spawn? Alright. Looks like this airfield is pretty clear. Don't see anybody hiding out in the hangars or in the bunkers. No ground vehicles.
And slaving. Deslaving.
Helicopter. What?
Blazing.
Is he not dead?
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
I'm dangerous in this. That's right, Ice. I am dangerous. Major power outage all across the country. I saw that. What was it? Spain, Portugal, and France all had some power issues this morning. That's wild. Hopefully everything's getting back to normal, but yeah, cyber attack, that's... Hopefully they can figure out where they where that came from and get some offensive cyber going to take care of whoever was doing it.
Radar.
Alright, it's still
7
saying
o'clock.
this place is
Searching.
red, so not sure what's going on.
Roger. Slaving.
Roland.
There's a
4
headquarters here
o'clock.
somewhere. I think I
Searching.
need to...
Deslaving.
Flat spin, good morning. It's not the time, it's all infrastructure in the country, yeah.
Roger. Slaving. Deslave.
Outpost. That's gotta be it.
Laser on. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Alright. There we go. Outpost is destroyed. Make sure nobody else has spawned here. 4 hours without power, jeez.
SA-8. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, I think that would not be a very fun time having power out for that long. Typically only happens here when we've got storms
SA-6. 10 o'clock. Searching.
We've got
SA-6.
trees.
10 o'clock. Searching.
that fall on the power lines. And we had one storm not too terribly long ago.
Roger. Slaving.
SA-6. 12 o'clock. Searching.
that,
Empty slave.
12 o'clock. Searching.
knocked out our power for, it was like,
Radar. 1
I think it
o'clock.
was last
Searching.
year, and I think it was like 12 hours.
Slaving. Deslave.
Which is
Roland.
insane, like
10 o'clock.
this close
Searching.
to DC to have the power out for that one. Confirmed to be a cyber attack. If it can be tracked down to Russia, what do you think the response would be? I would think. I mean, I would think there should be some offensive cyber capability that happens. You know, whatever that may be. But you know, they go after the people who did it. Specifically, and then, you know, I don't know, if it were me. Why are we still...
Slaving.
I don't understand why this
Deslaving.
airfield is still red. It should be, at a minimum, be neutral.
And slaving. Deslaving. Roger. I'm deslaved.
George isn't finding anything to shoot at. Yeah, I don't know. At a minimum, I would say some, go after the people who did it. Specifically, whatever the group is. And figure it out from there.
4 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching. Roland.
All right.
5 o'clock. Searching. SA6. 10 o'clock. Searching. SA6. 10 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching.
My contention friends, what am I missing here?
Slaving.
Do I just need
Deslaved.
to, like, level the airfield or what?
Roger. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Because I am not seeing anything that would make it with me. Whoa! What happened?
Rotor RPM low. Rotor
Aircraft's
RPM
arc.
low. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. 9 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Dude,
Roland.
I have no
10
idea
o'clock.
what happened. My
Searching.
power levers just went to idle. That was... What the hell? For no
Roland.
reason, my
11
power
o'clock.
levers went to
Searching.
idle. George, did you do that?
HCS Snail, if you've got a unit on board, feel free to drop it anywhere. I'm in TACCOM, I can path it in.
Missile set to low ball. DWASD. WASD in gun.
SA6. 6 o'clock. Searching.
And
SA6. 6 o'clock. Searching.
George is not slaving because I don't have a valid IHEAD spore sight. What the hell
Roger.
is that?
Slaving.
Oh, now you are.
Deslaving.
SA6.
Oh,
6
the
o'clock.
TADs had
Searching.
turned off, so
SA6.
the TADs were
6
still
o'clock.
cool.
Searching. Radar.
Jesus
6
Christ.
o'clock. Searching. Roland.
Alright.
3 o'clock. Searching.
I gotta DWAS the gun to get a bore sight in. That was super weird. No idea why it did that. No idea why this thing is still red. Well, we got a truck out there to the south. Maybe that's it.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
SU-25.
Laser on. Pausing Hellfire.
Rifle. Oh, come on. Yes, you can.
Engaging.
Don't be spawning.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Roger. I'm deslaved. Roger. Slave. I'm deslaved.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 7 o'clock.
Why are you spawning
Searching.
at my
Roland.
airfield?
7 o'clock. Searching. SA6.
Slaving.
11 o'clock.
Deslaved.
Searching. SA6. 11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Slaving.
Roland.
Deslaved.
7 o'clock. Searching.
Should be like right over top of where that truck circle was.
Slaving.
This way?
Deslaved.
I didn't see any sort of truck. Oh, there it is.
And slaving. I'm deslaved. Blazing. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Lordberg, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Appreciate you dropping by the stream. We're on Contention, Cold
Roland.
War,
3
Germany.
o'clock. Searching. Roland.
Roger.
1
Slaving.
o'clock. Searching. Roland. 12
I'm
o'clock.
deslaved.
Searching. Radar. 2
Roger.
o'clock.
I'm
Searching.
deslaved.
Outpost.
Roland. 10
Blazing.
o'clock. Searching.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Morning. Alright. No, laser's working. Alright. Was that taking out that truck enough to make the airfield
Roland.
neutral?
11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Okay. It's neutral now. It was that stupid truck. Alright. Cool.
SA6. 7 o'clock. Searching. SA6. 7 o'clock.
If anybody wants
Searching.
to bring some troops down to Dessau, over providing air cover right now.
They're on their way, but they're at least 10-15 minutes out.
Okay, I'll hang
SA6.
on.
7 o'clock. Searching. SA6. 7 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 7 o'clock.
Roger.
Searching.
Slaving.
Roland. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Deslaved.
That one truck was what was doing it. Alright, I tell you what. We'll go ahead and put it down on the runway. Or next to the runway. And then take a look at the map and see what else is nearby, because we got
Roland. 9 o'clock. Searching.
should still
Roland.
have a decent amount
10
of
o'clock.
weapons available.
Searching. Roland. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Let's see what we got. We got 3 missiles, 20 rockets, and 1,000 rounds of 30. So we got plenty. Maybe we make our way over here to Kotin. All right, what is that? 237, 10 miles. Let's do it. There.
Aircraft's armed.
Oof. That was ugly. And that's exactly where that MiG is coming from. So, 9 miles. He is down low. I do fly commercially now. Sozio, I was actually in
Ocean
Zurich.
1-1, you have a enemy MiG-21, just letting you know. It's going to be 247 for 5 miles hot on the deck.
Roger, thanks. We're gonna tuck right up here in these trees. Yeah, I just got back from Switzerland on Saturday. I'm just gonna hang out right here. There he goes.
Aircraft's armed. Roger. Slaving. I'm deslaved. Laser on.
Alright, we're just gonna keep an eye on him. He's coming back in. Flying airplanes. He's looking for me. Where is he, George? Okay, he's right up there.
Gunner 1-1, are you on frequency?
Yes, I am.
Gunner
goal
1-1,
is
right
to-
wing low is going to be an enemy red EWR.
Clear to taxi to runway 9.
Tuck up in
You've
here.
gone past it a bit now.
Right up in these
Rear right
trees.
shoulder.
And let that MiG pass over top. Zero 046 for 3. There he goes.
Aircraft's armed.
You got him, George? What the hell?
Pausing rockets. Blazing. Pausing Hellfire.
George did not have Hellfire's WASD. Understand why. Alright, keep your eyes on him, George. The goal is to stay masked so he can't see exactly where we are. I know he's out there looking for us. But we're staying low enough that we are pretty well masked. I'd love to taxi into one of these bunker hangars here. That would be the perfect solution, but
Clear to taxi to runway 9. Lasers off. Deslaving.
well, I'm guessing this isn't a bad guy here. How does the force trim exactly work in real life? Yeah, so it's on. Basically, it's a set of magnetic brakes. Okay, looks like he's not coming back. Magnetic brakes on in the base of the cyclic, and they hold it in place. And then what you do is when you push the force trim button that interrupts, releases the brakes, you put the cyclic where you want it, and then you release the force trim interrupt button, and it holds it where you put it. Now, the way most guys fly is they're continuously bumping it, so it's just like tap, 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 you know, until you get it where you want it, and then you're still making minor adjustments, tap, 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 as you're moving the cyclic around. And then Yeah, so there's not really a need to reset it because the trim holds the cyclic where you put it. So resetting it is basically you're doing that on your own. You're putting it where you want it and interrupting
Mr. Gilly, sir, are you on frequency?
interrupting the force trim to hold it there. So
Yes, sir.
Fishbed 250, 12 miles. He's literally about to land at Atlas.
give me 1
Lager.
second.
Okay, I got air to ground on board. Maybe I can get him when he lands.
Allergies. My eyes are watering. All right, so we've
Trying to
got a
get
bunch
the
of
HQ
MiG-21s hanging out, or a
Yeah.
couple, about 10 miles from here. They're all going back down to that airfield that we were headed down towards. So you still have a bit of adjustment when the cyclic is in place. Well, I mean,
Missile, aft right.
There should also be the last remaining unit.
aft right.
Southwestish.
Okay.
It's going to be in a field.
So like you can move it. The brakes will hold it in position, but you can override the brakes. And push on the cyclic like that. You know, I can push on it, but as soon as I release the pressure on the cyclic, it's going to go back to where it was trimmed. So, like I'm holding it forward. If I let go of the
Fixed wing,
cyclic, it
1
comes
o'clock,
back to where it's
searching.
trimmed. But if I push the cyclic and then I trim it, in theory, it should stay right there. Oh, it would help if I used the right button. But hold it right there, and then I trim it, and I let go. You see how it stays in position? And then, you know, most guys will fly like this, bumping the force trim around. But that doesn't work in DCS unless you have some sort of force feedback controls that will hold it in position. So
Fixed wing, 1 o'clock, searching.
but yeah, it's trimmed neutral right now. You can see the arrows
Gilly,
at
there
the
was a
bottom there
fishbed
are
last
lined
spotted
up.
to your north.
Very clear.
He was
zero
high
cyclic
descent, but he's off
long
scope now.
and lat, zero cyclic.
I'll
Those are
punch out
zeroed
the
out.
rest of these rockets.
And then
What for?
I can keep trimming it this way. And as I trim it,
Never mind.
it holds it right there. And I can still move it, but it's going to return, when I let go, it's going to return back to its trimmed position. And then this is neutral. So,
Engine 2 out.
hey,
Engine 2
they
out.
found me.
Engine 2 out.
I was not
Engine
able to
two
get
out.
troops down at the south. There's a
Oh.
highway
Engine 2 out.
shot me
Red
down
A.
landing.
Engine 2 out. Engine 2 out. Engine 1
Getting
out.
shot up.
Engine 2
by,
out. Engine 1 out.
ground vehicles.
Engine 2 out.
No, it's
Engine one
fine.
out.
It's not your fault. It's
Engine 2 out. Engine 1 out.
where do we start?
Engine 2
Get
out.
Searched.
Engine 1 out.
Yeah, so if you establish yourself in straight and level flight, and let's say you come up on you're down low and you come up on some trees and you need to climb a little bit, you can apply a little bit of aft cyclic without interrupting the trim, climb up over the trees. You know, if you change nothing else and then you just let go of the cyclic again, it's going to return to the neutral trimmed position. Not the neutral position, the trimmed position. And then you'll be back trimmed for whatever that condition was, you know, 100 knots or whatever. So, yeah, you need if you have a force feedback stick, which I'm thinking about getting at some point, that will hold the cyclic, you know, if you interrupt the trim and it holds it there, you know, so you don't have to, like, I use the, hold on, let's see here. Is it here? Special. I can't see it. It's, I don't use the instant trim. It's whatever the, whoa, what was that? Whatever the other option is that's not force feedback. Because if you do the instant trim, the moment you hit that trim switch, you got to return it to center. The option that I use, you can hit the trim switch. Nothing's going to happen until I release the cyclic and let it return to center, and then that's your new position. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to eventually getting a force feedback stick. It's just not happening right now. Do they still do them? There's actually, so Moza is making one right now. And who else? I think Winwing was talking about making one. It's in the works. It might be, I don't know if it's out yet, but and I'm sure if everybody else does one, like Verpal will probably do one eventually. There's the VP Rhino that's been out for a while that everybody who has it that I've talked to loves it. You know, so there are options out there that are not the old Microsoft force feedback stick. Didn't turn on the voice.
Roland.
Okay.
3 o'clock. Searching.
That's good. Video. Tabs. TSD.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Tech. Show. Get all this set up. Okay, Verpal has one in development. Yeah, I've heard about the Verpal one. I've seen the videos for Winwing, the one that they're developing. Yeah, it's not cheap. That's gonna be. I mean, it's like anything else in this quote unquote hobby. The more realism you want, the more you're going to spend. So, you know, I'd love to have a force feedback set up with on a 6 DOF motion platform. That would be fun, but that's a lot of money, man. So. But it would be a whole lot of fun, that's for sure. And build it yourself, yeah. If you can do that, I don't know if the I thought I heard something about kits. Yeah, I think Winwing might be a little, I don't know. I mean, Moses hardcore into the racing scene, so I can't imagine that their costs are outrageous. There's a guy who's already done it on YouTube. Okay. Position source tags. What do we got? We got all kinds of bad guys down and around.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Let's take a look at the situation here. Oh man, they can't. Jesus. All that work. All right. 176. Look who's come off. Parking brakes released. It's a retired Apache engineer. Oh, nice. SU-25's down there. Gonna have to stay low.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock, tracking.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock track. That's at SU-25. Damn it. Tree. Trees. It's not tracking me anymore. Oh, who? No, that wasn't that guy. Who was that? Because we're going north. Alright. Let's turn around and head south. Whoop. Like right there, if you were trimmed out,
Roland, 11
you
o'clock,
just
searching.
do a quick cyclic climb by pulling aft, and then as you release it, it's going to return back to the trimmed position. So. 7 miles, 225, 3,000. I don't think I can fit between there. Oh, you've little faith? Oh, look at that, I made it.
Roland, 10 o'clock, searching. Roland, 10 o'clock, tracking. Roland, 9 o'clock, searching.
I don't know. This is
Roland,
tight.
9 o'clock.
Oh, this is
tracking.
very tight. Oh, man, I don't know how we made it. Roland 10 o'clock tracking. Why is a Roland tracking me at our airfield? Four miles, 268, hot. He's down low.
Wasing gun. Slave.
Fixed wing,
De-slave.
7 o'clock, searching. Roland, 11 o'clock, searching.
Big main character energy going through those trees. Yeah. I'm trying not to kill
Fixed wing,
myself.
5 o'clock, searching.
Oh shit. Ah,
RPM
light
low.
post. The trees are soft, the light posts are not. All right. Let's try that again. Where's that airfield? Zerbst. Dr. Feelbads, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. This is going to be tough without air cover. Yeah. Yeah. Put a missile up his rear. All right. Ingsaw. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. We're going to see if we can make our way down towards these bad guys again and do something about them. I will try to talk less and shoot more. But then that's no fun, right? Gun, missile, rocket, pairs, range, 800. Okay, that's good. Video, TADS, TSD, attack, show. Direct show. Coordinate show. Yeah. Showing him as a templated threat. Let's crank engines. X-Man. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know why my alerts are not coming through. Let me check them out here. Stream. Alert sounds should be coming through. There's no reason why they shouldn't be. Let me try something quick. My alerts aren't working at all. Huh.
Missile, left.
Well, there they are. Now they're showing. I don't know what the deal is. I see them. Let's see if I can get them to make noise. Streamer problems. There we go. I don't know. Did you guys hear any of that? It played the music, but I don't know if it actually came through on the stream. Oh well. The starters are like, what are you doing?
Missile, aft left.
Aft left. Is this friendly? Yeah, F5? No music here. Okay. I gotta figure that out then. I'll work on that later. That's a streamer problem for another time. What is going on? Why is this taking so long to align? MiG 21, 13 miles, 2000. Oh, I'm just going to fly.
Rotor RPM low.
I know.
Roland. 3 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Alright. APU's off. Parking brakes released. Here we go. We are heavy. Coming left. Picking up a bearing of about 175. Down to that airfield. We're going to go see if we can lay some waste again.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
We've got some maneuver space, I think. This guy's 10 miles, bearing 150, 6,000. But he's flanking left, so he's going that way. So Let's see what we can do here. Alright, here comes some more of that main character energy. See if we can stay low and fast and not hit anything this time. It's those light posts, they don't like it. Oh, yes, we got a friendly convoy there. Wonder what they're doing. Alright, 14 miles, 6,000, bearing 119. Good. So, no issues there. Let's get George up and running.
Pausing
here.
Hellfire. Pausing rockets. Rocket set to 2. Pausing gun. Setting burst to 10.
Fixed wing, 9 o'clock. Searching.
Hellfire's up.
Low and fast. Here we go. Looks like a light post. Light post. My nemesis. Alright, put it back into some aerodynamic trim here. A little bit of a cyclic climb, get up
Roland,
above these trees.
11 o'clock. Searching.
Roland, 11 o'clock. Okay, so I'm guessing that Roland is not friendly. Cold War Germany. I'm pretty sure we didn't have any Rolands on our side at that point, but who knows?
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock. Tracking. Roland. 11 o'clock.
8
Searching.
o'clock
Roland.
tracking.
11 o'clock.
Come
Searching.
on, man. Is he coming back around on me? No. Alright. Get some altitude. and
Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching.
see what
Roland.
we can see.
6 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 7 o'clock.
Roger.
Searching.
D-slave.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Laser on.
SA-6. 11 o'clock. Searching.
9,000 meters. Still a little far out.
Roland. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, we
Roland.
still got some space.
9 o'clock.
15 miles.
Searching. SA-6. 11 o'clock. Searching.
SA-6,
11 o'clock. Searching. SA-6.
Okay.
11 o'clock. Searching.
Well, it's not tracking, so that's good.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, George, let me know when we're in range. We'll rifle it off.
In range. Ready to launch. Engaging.
Did you miss, George? I think he missed.
Engaging.
Try again, buddy. Wasting missiles. .237 miles hot. He's over here. .235, 5 miles hot.
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching. Roland.
I don't know where he
6
went.
o'clock.
233,
Searching.
4
Roland.
miles.
6 o'clock.
Cold,
Searching. Roland.
1,000 feet.
7 o'clock. Searching.
Somewhere over here. 239, 4 miles, hot.
Biggin with the red skin, that is a friendly F5. Do not shoot that F5, for God's sake.
.223 for 3.5 miles cold. It's down low though. .237, 4 miles. It's down low.
Lasers off. Deslave. Roger. Deslaving. Roger. Deslave. Lasing.
What's he doing? Track him, George. Is he turning in?
Firing.
You got him, George. Nope. Alright.
Lasers off. I'm deslaved. Lasing.
SA-8, 12 o'clock.
Roger,
Searching.
engaging.
SA-8, 12 o'clock. Searching. SA-8, 12 o'clock. Tracking. Laser ranging, 12 o'clock. Laser ranging, 12 o'clock.
Lasers off.
ranging,
Those
12
are good
o'clock.
hits.
SA-13, 2 o'clock. Tracking. Missile, forward right.
Oh shit, there's a whole army there. Oh my god. He drew us right in. Ah, no,
RPM
they hit
low.
us. They got our tail.
Rotor RPM low.
I can,
Rotor RPM low.
we can live.
Aircraft's armed. Aircraft's armed.
Alright. We're alive! Yeah, they were very happy to see me. That's alright. We're alive. George! Bail out! Bail out, George! George! Bail out! George! What are you doing? George does not want to bail out. I thought it was... Why are we not... Do I need to open the door first? Oh, I guess I need to open the door first. Oh. George! Get out! Buddy, what are you doing? Get out of there! Oh, I forgot my gun. Well, that's not a good place to be. Alright. So, they got a lot of stuff there. And he drew us into all that. Too busy playing with his AI chatbot girlfriend. Yeah. He probably misses every shot he takes with her, too. Ba-dum-ts. Alrighty. It's tough to fight against fighters in a helicopter when you don't have any air-to-air capability. That is the sucky part. If I had some self-defense, you know, like some sidewinders or stingers or something, that would make life so much better. Or at least somewhat better. Because then, you know, I could actually protect myself against some of these guys. I'm just not able to do that. I'm constantly defending.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching. Roland, missile, 10 o'clock, forward left, searching. Roland,
doesn't
missile,
sound good.
3 o'clock, searching. Roland, 10 o'clock, searching.
That
Fixed
doesn't
wing,
sound
6 o'clock,
good.
searching.
Well, it's not showing any bad guys here yet. Let's see. No, no bad guys yet. Yeah, so I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I was in a campaign mission last night. And I was having issues with George. Like, he was lasing, but I wasn't getting the big box at all. And I don't know what caused that. I have no idea at all.
Fixed wing,
It's
3 o'clock, tracking.
fixed wing, 3 o'clock tracking. Come on. We got a friendly taking off over here. Yeah, I had selected a target. George had him locked up. He was lasing. I could see on his screen he had the little asterisk and the X, but there was no big box. The missile wasn't tracking. One friendly ground unit has been detected. Okay. So I don't know what the deal was there. It was very weird that the missile wasn't tracking. I mean, we were lined up on the target, so it was right at our 12 o'clock. So the fact that the missile wasn't and we were in range, so the fact that the missile wasn't tracking was, I don't know. So I was trying to troubleshoot it. Yeah. Of course, with troubleshooting, I started getting shot at. So I tried to maneuver
wing,
to
5 o'clock,
engage
searching.
the thing that was shooting at me. And it wasn't like anything small. I think it was like a ZSU-23. And it just tore me up because I was well within his Wes. So anyway,
Chili, are you on frequency?
parking brakes released.
Yeah, go for Chile.
AP is
You
off.
still want those M60s in Desiree area? They have been detected.
And I think we're good to go.
Yeah, if you want
We
to.
don't have a map yet. I
I
don't
don't know if
care.
they can take it or not by themselves.
It's Desiree hours being reinforced, so probably not.
Oh, I didn't see that it had been reinforced yet.
Fixed
I can
wing.
pull them out, thanks.
6
Tail's
o'clock,
coming
searching.
right, nose coming left. Bad in here. There we go. Oh, we got some fast movers out there. All right, off we go.
Wazing gun. Wazing Hellfire. I'm up rockets. Rocket quantity to 2. Gun Wazed. Setting burst to 10.
All right, George has the missiles was, everything else good to go. All right, let's see if we can do better this time. And kill those things before we get inside their wes. Straighten that tail out. There we go. Go between the trees. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. You got two types of trim in this aircraft. You got aerodynamic trim, which
Roland.
is
8
putting
o'clock.
the ball in the
Searching.
center. I'm not talking about force trim, I'm talking about aerodynamic versus nose to tail trim. Not trimming the cycling. So,
Missile. Missile. Forward.
that's not good. So anyway, aerodynamic trim's putting the ball in the center. You'll see what happens as the Apache naturally flies with a little bit of nose to the left to be an aerodynamic trim, and that's just because of the shape of the aircraft.
SA-8. 12 o'clock. Searching. SA-8. 12 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 11 o'clock. Searching. Missile. Forward.
Forward? Who is shooting? There's no jets over there. And then you have what's called nose to tail trim, and that is mostly used NOE or down low. You are attempting to keep the
Fixed
tail
wing,
behind the
3
nose,
o'clock,
because when you're flying
searching.
between trees, you don't want to fly between trees like this, because your tail is way out there. You want to fly between these trees.
SA-8. 11
With your
o'clock.
tail behind
Searching.
your nose,
SA-8.
put your
11
nose
o'clock.
between the trees, your
Searching.
tail is going to follow. That is nose to tail trim. Hopefully that makes sense. We got a MiG out there
Fixed
at
wing. 11 o'clock. Searching.
12
Roland.
miles.
9 o'clock. Searching.
Got a Roland over there.
SA-8. 11 o'clock.
NOE.
Searching.
It's
SA-8.
how do you know you're
11
not going to
o'clock.
hit your blades?
Searching.
It's
Fixed wing. 1
judgment
o'clock.
and
Searching.
experience. You've got a. It's the old Mark I eyeball, you know. There's no other good answer for that. NOE is nap of the earth. All right, we are starting.
Missile. Forward.
Forward. Let's shoot. Suppose I should
And
have
slave.
George start
Deslaving.
looking.
And slave. I'm deslaved.
Okay, we got some tanks out there. Trial and error. Do you know of someone who hit them?
Fixed wing.
There's a
12
very
o'clock. Searching.
famous
Roland.
video out there.
7 o'clock. Searching.
Ooh, what's going on over there?
Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching. SA-8. 12
And
o'clock.
slaving.
Tracking.
Deslaved.
SA-8, 12 o'clock tracking.
Missile. Missile. Forward.
Launching rockets.
So I don't know if that SA-8 was what was shooting, but something was shooting at something. And I did not want that something to be me. So.
Roland. 7 o'clock.
Anyway, like I was
Searching.
saying, there's a
SA-8. 12 o'clock. Tracking.
And slave. Deslaved. Blazing.
There's a very famous video out there where the it's an Apache video. It's from
Roland.
number
6
one is
o'clock.
Legacy
Searching.
TADS, right? So it's
SA-8. Missile. 12 o'clock. Launch.
fuck.
Rotor RPM
Oh,
low.
that was too much.
6
That was too
o'clock.
much.
Rotor
Crash and
RPM
shoot.
high. 3 o'clock. Tracking.
I dumped the nose too much or too heavy. I think we're.
Rotor RPM
We
high.
got it. We got it. Oh, we can still fly. Alright, I just crunched the gear. Alright, I can deal with that. That's,
Lasers on. Laser on. Pausing Hellfire.
I still got wings with weapons. Alright, we're not dead. Not dead yet. But that SA-8 is going to be problematic. There's not going to be
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching.
a whole lot I can do.
Lasers off. Deslaved.
Am I 20
Blazing.
behind? I think I did break the aircraft. But alright, 4,800 meters. It's not terrible. Might actually be able to hit him.
Engaging.
It's tough on a moving target like that. I know that MiG just flew right in front of me.
Engaging.
I'm focused on this hind.
SA-8. 11 o'clock.
Lasers off.
Tracking.
Target destroyed.
Got him. SA-8, 11 o'clock tracking. SA-8 over here. Yeah, NOE is generally
And slave. Deslaved.
done pretty...
SA-8. Missile. 12 o'clock. Launch. Roland.
Fuck.
7 o'clock.
Rotor
Searching.
RPM low.
Roland.
Rotor
8
RPM low.
o'clock. Searching. Roland.
Ooh,
8 o'clock.
I don't know
Searching.
how that thing
SA-8.
didn't hit.
2 o'clock. Tracking.
And slaving.
SA-8. Missile.
I'm
2
deslaving.
forward right. Launch.
Blazing. Lasers off.
Roland. 9 o'clock. Searching. SA-8. 2 o'clock. Tracking. Missile. SA-8. Forward 1 o'clock. Launch.
No inner visibility on target.
Alright, we are way too close to whatever this is that's shooting at us. So, we're gonna need to put some distance. Oh, Jesus! Min range it? The problem is there's a ZSU-57 over there as well. So, we can min range the SA-8, but the
Missile. Missile. Aft right.
ZSU-57 put some holes in us. We're gonna go this way. Go east.
SA-8. 4 o'clock. Searching. Missile. Missile. Aft right.
Don't think they're shooting at us. I think they're shooting at that other Apache. Alright. Let's see if this is enough distance here.
Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Come on.
Missile. Forward. Roland. 8 o'clock. Searching.
George is not helping me out here. I don't know what he's doing. Oh! Whoa, it's a hip!
No inner visibility on target.
I'm in a one circle with a hip!
Ocean 1-1, you emerged with a hit.
Target
Engine
lost.
1 out. Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM
And...
low. Engine 1 out.
yeah.
Engine 2 out.
Aircraft's armed.
Rotor RPM
Nothing
low.
I can do about that.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2
Too
out.
heavy to maneuver like that.
Rotor RPM low.
Aircraft's armed.
Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out. Rotor RPM low.
Aircraft's armed.
Okay.
Engine 1 out.
I gotta do something
Engine 2
different
out.
here.
Aircraft's
Rotor
armed.
Because this is not working. So my wife tells me when to try to do. It's like there was nobody fighting over here, and then I came over here, and now everybody's fighting over here. Nobody's fighting over here. Like, what the hell, man? Can I catch a break? Can I not get freaking raped every time I try to get out here and do this? These guys are having a great time. Just, go attack and freaking drop shit. And these guys are like, let's go after Schoolio. It's like I'm getting fucking stream sniped or something. That's probably what it is. Probably somebody in red watching. All right. Well, I just won't tell y'all what I'm doing. How about that? Let's see. Let's measure some distances. That's 10 miles. That's 23 miles. No, that was I'm pretty sure that was a person. I don't think that was AI. I just couldn't maneuver. I was too slow and too heavy. Oh yeah, this is PvP for sure. It's all PvP. Hey, look, there's an A10 coming out. Look at that. We got somebody who can actually defend himself against these bad guys. I don't know what happened. You went down near that fart. I want to play on Germany, but this map is killing me. So every time I freaking launch now, I'm getting wrecked. I'm gonna wait for these guys to cap this. He's got some troops on board. Hopefully he can let them go, and then I'll spawn at Holsdorf and come south. In fact, let's build a route. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Go into their rear area and take them out. There we go. All right. That works. Let's go select role. Oh, dynamic. Where is it? Okay, where is it? Why did it not show up? Oh, I gotta refresh. Holsdorf. There we are. Apache. Really need to save one of these as a default loadout. So I don't have to keep doing this. Huh. It's not letting me save it. No option to save it in this server, I guess. I'll have to save it elsewhere and then I can bring it in. Come. There. Okay. So the plan is to go that way. Yeah, this route tool is pretty nice. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is you got to go in and you got to adjust the altitude because it's going to put everything up way up in the sky. So change to AGL, change it to 0. AGL 0. And so on and so forth. Otherwise, yeah, it puts it up in the sky. It's like, where'd my point go? And you're looking straight up at it. Oh, I don't think this is going to do anything for me, though, because I've already spawned in. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay. There we go. Turn that off. Render. Oh, got a second here. I gotta see. All right. This is probably gonna be it because this is probably gonna be the last run because I gotta go get the kids from school because they are on an early release day today. So they're getting out in about 45 minutes. Fun times. Start wrecking all their stuff behind their lines. And I'm sure that's going to draw them over to me. But
Roland.
Okay.
7 o'clock. Searching.
All right. Gun time. Let's get a code set up. Had people ask me why I changed the codes, because everybody on here flying an Apache or other things is running 1688. And I want my missiles to go where I tell them to go, so I change it up. I mean, as you can see, it's just an easy change. It's nothing all that complicated, but it's enough to make the missiles go where I want them to go. Get carpal tunnel from all this damn clicking. See, now there's a guy over here. 3, 5, 6 for 12. 3, 5, 6 for 12. He's up here. He's attacking our base. Great. Well, as long as he stays up there and leaves me alone, I'll be happy. Alright.
Fixed wing, 4 o'clock. Searching.
We are facing south. We need to go south. So, I think we're just gonna start moving that direction. We'll let the INUs catch up.
Fixed wing, 4
off we
o'clock.
go.
Searching. Roland, 5 o'clock. Searching. Roland, 3 o'clock. Searching. Roland, 6 o'clock. Searching. Radar, 12 o'clock. Searching. Radar, 12 o'clock. Searching.
Alrighty, here we go. Don't have a map yet. Waiting on it to populate, but we're going generally in the right direction. Somewhere this way. Maybe more like a 1-6, somewhere between 1-5 and 1-6.
Radar.
0.
12 o'clock. Searching. Radar, 12 o'clock. Searching.
There we go. We got a map. We got a route. Let's come back to our route. Yeah, see how the waypoint, the home plate's up in the sky.
7 o'clock. Searching.
It's,
Roland, 6 o'clock. Searching. Roland,
Unfortunately,
6 o'clock. Searching.
that's what happens with the route tool. So you have to adjust the altitude manually. All right, George, wake up.
Wasing gun. Setting burst to 10. Wasing rockets. Rocket quantity to 2. Gun wased.
Radar, 1
Ideally,
o'clock.
I would
Searching.
follow this little river in, but I don't feel like that's going to give me the best shot
Roger.
at
Empty
finding
slave.
targets. Okay, we got some ground targets. Out by this antenna. Still a little ways out there. Still,
Roland.
what, 15 clicks?
7 o'clock. Searching. Radar, 5 o'clock. Searching.
I don't want George to turn the laser on him yet. We'll get a little bit closer first.
Roger. Deslaving. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
We'll look a little closer in.
Roger. Deslaved.
Roland, 8 o'clock. Searching.
Because the last thing I
Slaving.
want is for some
Deslaved.
close in AI vehicle to
Roger.
take me out.
Deslaved.
I'm not picking
Slaving.
anything up.
I'm deslaved. And slaving.
close.
Deslaving. Slaving. Deslaved.
Yeah.
And
those
slaving.
guys.
Deslaved. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Alright, well,
And slaving. Deslaved.
tank. Let's zippity's doo-dah, zoom on in. See if we can take a look at that tank.
Blazing.
Still a ways out. Nearest threat is 45 miles away, so we got some maneuver space. That's good. Range start to come down. As long as nobody starts shooting at me, I'm going to let that range tick down to about 7,000 meters on the laser before I tell George to
Hellfire's up.
launch. And hopefully he'll lock up the target as well.
In range, ready to launch.
Alright, he has locked up the target.
Affirmative.
Showing about coming up on 7,000 meters. There it is. Rifle.
Roger, engaging.
We're going to slow it back so we don't get too close to anything else that might be there. Oh, this missile's in the air. $6,000 meters. 3, 2, 1.
Lasers off. Those are good hits. Roger. Empty
Good
slave.
check. We got a truck. Okay.
And slave. Deslaved.
Got APC.
Laser on.
What do we got? 46.
Engaging.
Rifle. I don't know what George has IAT'd there. You can see the gates. It's ridiculous. Hopefully that hits. No. Okay.
Lasers off. Deslaving.
How about you lock up that APC?
Laser on.
Dude, what is going on with you, George?
Roger, engaging.
If this one doesn't hit because he's an idiot, it's not going to hit. I don't know what he's locked on. God damn it, George.
Launching rockets.
It's ridiculous. How far are we? 3,000 meters. That's a little bit far for rockets. But what the hell? We'll send two.
Lasers off. DWASD. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Cobra armored vehicle.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Tracking target.
Oh my goodness, George. Oh, those are falling short.
Roland. 7 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 9 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 8 o'clock.
Dude, why can't I hit
Searching.
this guy?
Good effects. Good effects. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Everybody understand my frustration with George now? Is insane. Like he can't lock up a fucking truck. Like, I don't give a shit if the IAT doesn't work. If the IAT is locked up on something not your target, then disengage the IAT and fucking put the spot on it. God damn.
And slaving. I'm deslaved. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Roland.
Target
1
acquired.
o'clock. Searching.
Laser on. Pausing Hellfire. Engaging. Engaging. Roger, engaging.
Fucking shoot, George.
Lasers off. Slaving. Deslaving. Roger. I'm deslaved.
Dog ear.
Blazing. Roger, engaging. Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
I don't know if I'm supposed to destroy these buildings or what.
Slaving.
Radar. 7 o'clock.
Deslaved.
Searching. Roland. 12 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 12 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 11 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 2 o'clock.
I guess it
Searching.
doesn't really do anything. Alright, fair enough. Let's be on the way. Move on to our next point. Let's do a quick inventory here. Weapon. Got 3 Hellfires. 32 rockets. And 960 rounds of 30mm.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
Roland. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Blazing.
Okay. I'm going to get up to about 5K before I start launching on these because George is likely to miss if I do it any further out. So,
In range. Ready to launch.
and I'm getting tired of George missing. Let's see what happens when he IATs this tank. Alright, we're 7,000 meters about now.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, he's having a hard time IATing the tank here. 65.
Tossing rockets. Laser on. Hellfire's up. Lasers off. Roger. Deslaving. Laser on.
Alright. That's better. I think. Rifle?
Engaging.
We'll see.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
Hey, good
Slaving.
job, George.
Deslaved.
Tank.
Roland.
Blazing.
4 o'clock. Searching.
Engaging.
What the hell, dude?
Tossing rock. Blazing. Gun lost. Hellfire's up. Lasers off. Slaving. Deslaving. Laser on.
Laser ranging. 12 o'clock.
Roger, engaging.
Better fucking hit him this time, George.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Roland. 3 o'clock. Searching.
I'm up, Rocket. I'm DWASD. Tracking target.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Trying to
Roland.
get some
5 o'clock. Searching.
altitude so we can do some diving fire.
SA-6. 12 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Thanks for the assist, A10. I'm heading now to factory.
Target destroyed.
Got it.
Roland. 4 o'clock. Searching.
This is the radar.
Roland. 4 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Got that. Truck. Alright. Now over here to waypoint 4. There should be something out here.
Slaving. Deslaving. Roger. Deslave. And slave. I'm deslaved. Roger. Deslave.
Huh. Not picking it. Oh, there we are. SA-6. Ho-ho! And AAA. Is that a Roland? ZSU 23-4? Oh, man. This is not good.
Tracking target. Copy. Ceasefire.
CSU. 12 o'clock.
And slaving.
Tracking.
Deslaving.
CSU. 1 o'clock. Tracking.
Yep, I know. We are way too close. That is not good for our survival, and I believe we are out of missiles. Yes, we are.
Gun WASD.
So,
Pausing rockets.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with rockets.
Roland. 12 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 2 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 1 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Where are we looking? Looking over here, George.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
SA-6 launcher, SA-6 launcher. Great. I think this...
Roger. I'm deslaved.
There it is. That's what
Laser on.
What we got for range? 3,700 meters.
Radar. 1 o'clock. Searching. SA-8. 2 o'clock. Searching. SA6, 1 o'clock, searching. Roland, 6 o'clock, searching. Roland, 4 o'clock, searching.
So I believe if I remember correctly, the max range on the missile or the rockets is about 3,500 meters. I don't know how close I can get.
SA6, 1 o'clock, tracking.
SA6, 1 o'clock, tracking. Okay.
CSU, 12 o'clock, tracking. Roland, 7 o'clock, searching. SA6, 2 o'clock, tracking.
Okay, so it looks like about 3,000 meters is going to be as close as I can get to that ZSU before he starts launching on me. What do we got for rockets, George?
Roland, 10 o'clock, searching. Roland,
16
o'clock,
rockets
searching.
left. Let's go ahead and start our climb back up. I don't know if we got anything with any of those rockets.
SA8, 9 o'clock, searching. Radar, 9 o'clock,
It does
searching.
not appear that we
SA6,
did.
10 o'clock, searching. Roland, 3 o'clock, searching.
I don't know
Roland,
where they landed
1 o'clock,
because we
searching.
were getting the hell out of Dodge. 4,400 meters. We got 16, so I got 8 trigger pulls. And try to get some altitude. Let's see if we can do some dive and fire.
SA6, 12 o'clock, tracking.
I
Roland,
know.
4 o'clock, searching. Roland, 6 o'clock, searching.
Alright, 36, 35.
CSU, 12 o'clock, tracking. Roland, 6 o'clock, searching. Roland, 7 o'clock, searching.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM low.
Roland, 8 o'clock, searching.
Give me some gun, damn it.
Roland,
God damn it.
searching.
Is George dead too?
Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 2 out.
Not a lot you can do.
Engine 1 out.
And the rockets aren't
Engine 2
getting.
out. Rotor RPM low.
Alright, well. That be all, folks. Server's restarting in 4 minutes. So. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. We got some stuff taken care of. You know, you win some, you lose some, right? Anyway. We're gonna see who's out there. We're gonna do maybe a little bit of a raid here. Let's see who's out. Snake Venom's out. We're gonna send you over to him, because he's playing something that might be a little bit more conducive to air-to-ground ops. Looks like. So anyway, thanks everybody. I appreciate all the support. Let's see. We got X-Man, Ingsol, Dr. Feelbads, Lordberg. Thanks for the follows. We got some subscriptions over on YouTube earlier. Everybody else, Socio, Redemptor Ranter, thanks for chatting, and it was a good time. But we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Snail, I'm at 24 in front of you, 253. You see him. Good job.